I know you like Christmas. You love Christmas. I love Christmas. And if you ever get to Israel, you're going to want to see Christmas. It's on everybody's list. We need to go to Bethlehem. I want to see where Jesus was born. Well, you can go to Bethlehem and you can see the Church of the Nativity. It's one of the oldest churches in the world. It's got a lot of history just in the building itself, 17 centuries of history. But when you finally get down to the place where the tour guides will tell you that this is where Jesus was born, at least the traditional location, you'll notice a lot of decoration. It's very difficult, and sometimes people completely miss the concept that while they're there, you're in a cave. You look up to the ceiling, you'll see the cave. You can look behind some of the rugs, you can see that you're in a cave. But it's very difficult to comprehend the environment that Mary and Joseph found when they actually experienced the birth of Jesus. Now, we've come more than 50 miles north of Bethlehem. We're on that ridge of the Judean mountains where these natural caves are still being formed, or you'll find lots of caves all along the ridge. You'll find them in Bethlehem, and you can find them where we are. People of Bethlehem actually had made their homes in caves, some of them, not that very long ago. Other things they would do with a cave like this, they might store goods there, and of course, they could put animals in a cave like this. And this cave has seen a lot of animals. You can tell by the rich dirt. You can tell by the earthy smell. My wife loves the smell of cinnamon at Christmas. That's what our house smells like. But I'm going to tell you, one of the things that a cave like this can teach you about Christmas is that the first Christmas did not smell like cinnamon. Now, here's another thing that a cave can teach you, and it has to do with the fact that a lot of animals have been here. The shepherds always had an area that's elevated so they can get away from the sheep and the goats for a little while. The job they have is dirty enough, but if you come up here and you keep the sheep and the goats in their place, now you've got a slightly cleaner area where you can have a meal or lay down to sleep. Or in an absolute worst case scenario, I guess you'd try to clean it the best you could. It's possible you could give birth in a place like this. And that's what happened at Christmas, that first Christmas story. What a humble beginning. Now listen, there's one more thing that a cave like this can tell us about Christmas, and I think it might be my favorite lesson of all. The thing a cave can teach us about Christmas, the thing that's so important is the most obvious thing about a cave, and that is a cave has no door. Anyone can come in. Every king in history has had so much security around him, you can't just walk in and make friends with the king. You're never going to know the king. But the King of Kings, well, when he made his entrance into planet Earth, look where he was born. I know this is not the place, but look at the environment. And look at the truth. The first people to show up were lowly shepherds. Anyone can come to meet Jesus, the King of Kings. And that means you can come. I can come. And that's why we're celebrating the truth, the joy of Christmas more than 2,000 years later. Well, we're along that ridgeline of the Judean mountains discovering more secrets from the ancient past. Thanks for joining us. I'm Andy Cook.